Today we live through a time where we discover the economic hardship. As never before, people are experiencing how hard and difficult it is to live because they do not have the necessary money in our hands. Now, there are certain Christian preachers who go around telling people, if you don't have money in your hand, if you are poor, you are a cursed person. Why? Because God has not blessed you. If God has blessed you, you will have plenty and more of money. This is a totally wrong teaching given by certain preachers in our country and in our world today. The blessing of God can never be measured with the large amount of money and wealth that we gather for ourselves. The blessing of God is always experienced when we know that with what we have, God has blessed us. With what we have, God has blessed us. Once Jesus went to the temple in Jerusalem and found rich people coming and throwing their money into the till of the temple, and it made a big noise of the great coins and the big number of money that they were putting in, and they were very happy. There was a woman who was a widow and poor, who looked around, and quietly she came and dropped her few coins, all the wealth that she had, and she silently put it into the till. And Jesus went on to say that God is pleased with what that poor widow woman gave. He is not pleased with those who are rich giving large sums, making big noises, but they do not have the true gratitude in their hearts. Now, I don't mean to say that rich people cannot give to God. Yes, if they are blessed with wealth, they must use that wealth for God's ministry as well as for other people who are in need. But the problem today is that people want money, people want wealth. They want to say they are blessed by God merely because they have got what they want. That is a wrong understanding of wealth. My dear friends, as Jesus said, there was a man who had reaped his harvest, brought it into the barns, to the storehouse, and he looked at that whole thing and he said, "Oh, what a wonderful and a blessed man I am. Hereafter, I don't have to work hard. I have all the wealth to live through my life." But God speaks to him. Tonight your life will be snatched away from you. Then what happens to your wealth? It's an important question. If we focus our lives, if we focus our faith also to earn money and gather them into our barns and accounts and whatnot, that is not a blessed person. How many people are there today who have gathered their wealth and are in fear that they will be suddenly taxed by the government heavily? They will be suddenly denied of all their wealth due to various reasons. My friends, they cannot sleep well at night. But the poor person, the one who has very little, will always have sound sleep, because he knows that what he has is little and it cannot be taken away by anyone, and it is a blessing from God that he has received. Yes, my friends, blessing from God can never be measured with the wealth that we amass. Blessing from God is found in the person who is satisfied with the little they have. I am not saying that you must purposefully become a person of poverty. That is foolishness. God has given us opportunities to work and to earn money, but we have to earn it in a righteous manner. But we should never look at that money and that wealth and say, oh, what a blessed man I am, because I can gather more and more, more and more, more and more, never satisfied. Dear friends, during this economic hardship time where the income is very low, but the prices of our commodities are going up and up, we cannot meet our ends with what we have. But remember, still you are a blessed person, because your riches are not here on earth. Your riches are with God, and you know that God will take care of you. God will lead you, even with 1 square meal or even without 1 square meal, still you will be at peace in knowing that God takes care of you. Yes, my friends, the danger of wealth is you go on asking more and more, more and more, more and more from God. And as you receive, you are never satisfied. And you will always use it for yourself only, for your inner circle only. And you are not interested in what God calls you to give to others, what God calls you to give to His own ministry and the kingdom work. I know there are rich people who are giving so much for God's kingdom work, giving so much to others. That's wonderful, because they believe that the riches they have is not for themselves, but for others and for God. So, my friends, during this time of economic hardship, don't look at yourself as a blessed person just because you have gathered money and wealth for yourself. Consider yourself as a blessed one who may have only very little, but you are willing to give all that to God and to others. That's important. I've heard some people say, I'm giving this to God, but I wish I could give more. Now we think that's a good wish, but no. The question is whether you have given all what you have and whether you have given joyfully to God. So, my friends, it's not the amount of money and wealth that makes you happy and blessed, but it is a heart of gratitude that acknowledges that whatever little that I have, with which I may live through a lot of hardship, but I am still thankful to God that He has given me. You are truly a blessed person, because Jesus said, blessed are the poor. May God bless you.